Hello, friends. Welcome back to another video. So the dollar is down yet again today. More downside seems to be coming in strong for US dollar crosses across the board. Why is that? What is going on? And is the dollar going to find a bottom here, or are we going to continue lower? I'm going to share my thoughts on the dollar here today. So stay tuned until the end of this video. Before I get into it, please do me a favor. If you enjoy these coverage videos, I do my research, I do the work to put in this. I would really appreciate it if you just hit that like button down below. It will also show you more content on YouTube should you start liking my stuff. So if you like more trading content that's completely free, feel free to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel down below. Okay, so there was some news that came out this morning from the US that was a little bit disappointing, which is actually why we're seeing the DXY take a further dip here, even after yesterday and the day before's decline. We've seen a lot of downside for the dollar, and I want to talk about this as to where I think things could be headed. We're going to talk about trade ideas and do some technical analysis in just a moment. Before we do that, why is the actual dollar falling? What's going on here? Well, I'm going to zoom in just a little bit, and you can kind of see here. Here's the number that was the big nail in the coffin, in addition to yesterday's sort of dovish release from the Fed. Okay, so yesterday I mentioned in my video that the dollar looked weak, right? The dollar looked especially weak, especially from some of the talks from Jerome Powell. We heard just a little bit of a concern there in terms of growth, and they had mentioned that we were far away from rate hikes. Was that a clue to this number of GDP coming out as much less than expected? Maybe not. It's a little bit easier in hindsight. But what we see here is that advanced GDP, which is a measurement of GDP, which is gross domestic product, it's a big indicator of the growth of the economy. Well, we're seeing that the expected was 8.5%. Now, with the numbers today, which is causing the dollar to drop, we're looking at 6.5%. Much different than what was expected, and probably a slap in the face to some of the bulls here on the dollar. I mentioned about a week ago that I paused on my bullish dollar thesis and now sort of have been switching to neutral, even now looking bearish. These numbers are sort of disappointing, especially with high inflation and the Fed sort of staying away from that idea of hiking rates anytime soon or trying to hold off on tapering. All of that combined, it does look a little bit dovish for the US compared to some of the other currencies out there. So what do we do with this? Well, the dollar here, like I mentioned, is retreating for a fourth day so far, really taking a step back here from that 93.2 level that we tagged up here at this level. So we talked about this the other day as well on the channel. We talked about the idea that, okay, well, we had this big level of rejection back here. How is price going to respond to that? Well, we are seeing that a lot of the buyers here are retreating. We're seeing a lot of profit taking. We're seeing a lot of sellers that want to probably step in and take advantage of some of this dovish news that has been coming out. Again, low GDP figures. We do have unemployment around the corner as well. We do have it next week. We'll see NFP numbers, which has a huge weight on it now that we are sort of hearing stuff from the Fed that looks and sounds dovish. So it's just like, are we going to get something that's breakthrough that could actually launch the dollar higher? Well, for now, the dollar looks very weak to me. And if I had to put a opinion on this, I would say that I am more bearish on the dollar for the time being. Now, we do have support levels to consider. We are at a really key pivotal spot as I make this video. And it should be, when you see this video, it should be fairly, if you watch it right as it comes out, it should be fairly quick from where I'm looking at it. But anyways, we do have a little bit of a support level here. We've got maybe an area of support for buyers to step in here. But if not, you're talking about the next main level coming down at 91.7. Now, this is the DXY. It's the US dollar currency index. So we can go take a look at some of the individual currency crosses. I know that a lot of people will want to look at gold. So we'll take a quick look at XAUUSD, which is on the rise big time today. And the gold coming in hot on a very key spot as well. That rhymed. I didn't even mean for it to, but that was cool. 1830, right? 1830 coming in hot right there. This is a key spot for the bulls here. If they're able to break out of this level, then we could potentially see market moving higher to the market moving higher up to our next sort of level of defense for the sellers, which to me looks like an area like somewhere up here at 1850, let's say, right? That could be the next zone there. Also, that I could also mark this, right? We've pointed this level out before on some of the streams. This level being that next big area of supply. So if price is able to break out, you very well could see a run from this zone up to the next. So there may be some great intraday swing trade sort of concepts to keep an eye on there for the gold market. So I do like the idea of a breakout up high, again, off of that dovishness from the dollar. Can we see the continuation? Can gold continue to rise? I think one of the heavy weights here is, can inflation continue to be a problem? If it is, then gold may do well. And so I am bullish on gold at this point. I do like the way that price action has held this level here beautifully. So going forward, maybe looking for some opportunities there. Similarly, Euro USD is on the rise here, breaking off of the lows, and now at a very, very key spot for the euro dollar bulls and bears. Can we break out of this level here? If you are a dollar bear, maybe there's this opportunity here of a break and retest opportunity to go long. Next major level comes in at 1.2 on the dot, but then you've also got sort of a level before that at 1.1955. So that's the thing. I think that if you do get some of these breakouts on the dollar, there's nothing stopping these things from making a nice little run up to the next zones, which give you plenty of space for potential swing trades or day trades. Next one up is going to be pound dollar really quick. Pound dollar broke through that 1.39 level, huge psychological breakout. And you can see this is the result of a nice zone to zone play. Price is running up higher on the pound. You can see once it broke that level with very little hesitation, it was able to break right on up to the next level at 1.4. Repeating the process here, maybe we see a little bit of a pullback, but if you can get that breakout, maybe there's opportunities to continue this play. Again, if you think the dollar is dovish like myself or bearish, then this could be possibly something to come into play. So stay tuned with that. Guys, hope this was helpful to you. If it was, do me a big favor and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel down below. Also, we are doing a 25% off sale. So if you're not already a part of our Discord and you would like to join us, there's a code down below in the description. Click the link there at the top of the description if you'd like to join us on Discord. Any trades that I actually take with full details, you will see as a member inside of our Discord. You also get access to our chat room and our live coaching webinars and educational material, strategy library, software tools, all sorts of stuff. So click that link down below in the description and use the promo code in the description as well. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you back in the next video. Thanks.